1, 2, 3. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to announce that I'm pregnant. So listen, let me tell you about it. So yesterday I tested for pregnancy at 9 DPO and I got a faint line and it was positive and I was so excited, and I surprised my husband. Now I decided to do that in its own separate video. It's gonna be like a find out I'm pregnant, surprise my husband type thing. And then now I really want to continue testing every day for as long as I decide, maybe 14 DPO, maybe I'll go all the way to 18, I'm not really sure. But I have unfortunately experienced a couple miscarriages, and the last one I miscarried at 8 weeks, and the one before that, it was an early miscarriage. They call them chemical pregnancies, and so that was one of those experiences where I started getting a dark line and then it started fading away. So now after that happened, I am just super obsessive about testing, and you know, my husband honestly supports it 100% because he's anxious too, and I am excited, but I'm also terrified. And so testing every day up until that line is as dark as the control line is just the way that makes me feel better, and it gives me a peace of mind. So instead of just doing that on my own, I thought I would do that with you guys as part of my journey. So even though I already know I'm pregnant, we are doing some live pregnancy tests starting today at 10 DPO and so on until I decide I'm ready to stop and I feel comfortable and have, again, that peace of mind. I will do a completely separate video after all of this where I just actually show the line progression with all of the tests laid out on a table or something. So if that's something that you're interested, make sure to subscribe below so that you don't miss that video. Also, if you are trying to conceive, I have been doing a few like trying to conceive type videos on my channel and plan to do a lot more, along with, of course, pregnancy updates. I hope. See, I said I hope because I just am so worried something is going to happen, or I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop kind of thing. And that's awful. It's a sucky feeling, but I will be doing pregnancy updates. So if all of that is something you're interested in, then make sure to subscribe. And if you want to watch the video where I found out I was pregnant along with surprising my husband, I'll have that linked below for you as well. So we are going to take a first response and one of these cheapies from Amazon. That is what I took yesterday as well. And actually, as the day went on the cheapie, if you look really close, I can see a really faint line on that one as well. So that's good. That made me feel better because I'm getting positives on 2 different kinds of tests. So, oh my gosh, you think that they would like make these easier to open. I don't know if you can hear the microwave in the background, but I am making a baked potato because I'm really hungry. It is afternoon, by the way, and this is first morning urine, and I know it's gonna sound disgusting, but I've had it in the refrigerator all day. Somebody here, actually, one of you guys told me that as long as you use the first morning urine within an hour, you're fine, but if it's gonna be longer than that, that you can put it in the refrigerator and it's good for like 24 hours. I could have just held it and peed again later today, but I didn't want to, and I didn't have time this morning to take a test, so I peed in a cup and refrigerated it. I know that's so gross, guys. Don't worry, I know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Now this one. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Set that off to the side. It's gross. And we'll set a timer for 5 minutes because the cheap tests need 5. The first response I think is 3, but 5 will do. Okay. I'm just like, I'm trying to go with the flow. I'm trying not to get too worked up. Like, because I've had 4 pregnancies. I got pregnant the very first time we tried, the very first time we were trying to get pregnant, and I had that early miscarriage, also known as a chemical pregnancy, and then I got pregnant again immediately after that and have almost an 18-month-old son. And then when we wanted to try to conceive again, late last year, I did get pregnant again and then had an 8-week miscarriage. We gave it a little bit of time, and then last cycle was the first cycle we tried. So this is only the second cycle we've tried since after having a miscarriage. And so I mean, like, that's good. We feel blessed that we got pregnant so fast, and you know, I feel blessed that we have had no real big issues getting pregnant. But I just have this like horrible like feeling always lingering over my head of like, is this one going to last? Like, I can't get fully excited, and I don't know if I ever will be. I think if I can get past the 12-week mark, I think that's when they say, oh, that's when you should start telling people, because the chances of having a miscarriage go way down after that. And I mean, it's still obviously possible, it does happen all the time, but I'm hoping at least after getting out of the 12-week mark, maybe I'll feel just a little bit more at ease. But that's a long time for me to wait to feel comfortable and happy that I'm pregnant, you know? So I also will feel better, I think, after my first ultrasound appointment, which I have to call the doctor, so I haven't done that. But I'm sure it will either be 6 weeks or 8 weeks. Okay, let's just do this. I'm gonna look at the cheap one first. I think I can see something. Oh, yay, I can. It's really faint. I couldn't see this. Hold on, let me fix this. I couldn't see this yesterday when I took it. Can't tell if it's focusing. I'm shaky. Can you see it? I don't feel like it's focusing. Hold on. There we go, maybe. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really faint, but I see it. Hello, little line. Yay. Okay, next one. Oh, the good one. Okay, like that's so much. Okay, it looks comparable to yesterday afternoon, maybe still a little bit darker, but it's definitely darker than it was 24 hours ago. So like yesterday morning, it is like, yeah, it's you could see this for sure. I know you can see that. That's good, yeah. Yes, I'm so excited. Like, I feel like every time I see a positive pregnancy test, it's just like, I feel like I'm finding out I'm pregnant all over again. That's awesome. I'm gonna take a picture of it for my husband. I'm so excited. Anyway, that's it today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. It's 11 DPO, it is the afternoon, and I actually forgot to pee in a cup this morning. So this is not first morning urine, but it is from this afternoon, and I've held my pee for a few hours. So it should be concentrated enough to still get a good result. So we are gonna do another first response and another Amazon Sheepy. Oh, I had a really rough day today. Emotionally, I guess. I think it's the hormones. I've just been feeling really overwhelmed with like everything. Like I almost cried in the grocery store the day that we found out we were pregnant. So just a couple days ago, we went to Target, and I mean, long story short, my husband walked away from me, and I just acted as if like it was just the meanest thing he's ever done. And I'm not like that at all. So like their hormones are definitely messing with me. Let me dip this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I don't dip the other one first, since it takes longer. I'll cover it. It's just like a habit. I cover it anyway. But yeah, today work has just been really overwhelming, and I'm not handling it as well as I normally would, and so I'm just feeling overwhelmed. Honestly, that's the feeling. Everything is just like piling down on me, and I'm getting emotional, and that's definitely pregnancy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hopefully this pee is like concentrated enough. And I mean, the whole reason they want you to use first morning urine is because it's like the darkest it can be, because you haven't peed for like 5 to 8 hours. And so as long as you hold your pee for, a few hours, it should be okay. Even though I really should be drinking lots of water, the last like few hours I've kind of slowed down on the water intake just so it wouldn't be super diluted. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll remember. It's so funny because I woke up, I need to set an alarm. Gosh, I'm horrible at this. Hold on. So I woke up this morning, the first thought I had was like, oh awesome. Like I get to take another test today and watch that line get darker. And like I had it in my head, but I was just so tired, so out of it that I peed and didn't even think anything of it. Immediately started heading towards the kitchen to make coffee, was like making coffee with my eyes closed, and then was like, crap, I forgot to pee in a cup. So then I ran to the bathroom and was like, well, I'm sure I have some still left in my bladder. So I tried to pee again, and sure enough, just like a little bit came out, just enough to be able to take a test. And I was like, awesome, sweet, great. Like I'll put it in the fridge like I did yesterday, and I'll wait and record with you after work. So that way I can like sit down and it's quiet or whatever. And then I was like halfway through the day and I was like, oh, I forgot to put that pee in the fridge, which is disgusting, honestly. Like I hate the idea of pee sitting next to like my milk in the refrigerator, but you know, tis the TTC life. You can't always test first thing in the morning. It just timing wise doesn't always work out because I have a job, as does my husband. So anyway, forgot all about it. And so that pee was just literally sitting in my bathroom for hours and hours and hours. And from what I've read, you're not really supposed to use it after an hour. And I don't really know why, to be honest. Didn't research it. I just am like, I'll believe you and not use it. So hence afternoon pee. Anyway, just waiting a few more minutes and then we'll look at these tests. Okay, we have like a minute and a half left. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at the first response because it only needed 3 minutes anyway. And then by the time we're done looking at that, the other one should be ready. Okay. Oh, yay. Oh, this line's just getting darker every day. Look at that, guys. Yay. That makes me feel good. Like it's growing. The line's getting darker. I remember the first one I took morning of 9 DPO. It was faint enough you couldn't catch it on a camera. I mean, you guys may have been able to see it through this camera, but like I tried to take a picture on my phone and you couldn't see it. And it was light enough that I was like questioning myself, like, is it really there or is it like a shadow or evap line or whatever? And then we tested again, or I tested again, the afternoon of 9 DPO, and it was a lot more obvious. But like this is a solid line. I'm gonna show you again just because I'm excited. Oh, yay, guys. Yay, I'm so happy. So excited to show my husband, and that's just after like a few minutes. So like I'm sure it will get darker here in a couple minutes. You're not supposed to read tests after like their provided time, so like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. But like obviously I know I'm pregnant, so it doesn't really matter. Like it's not gonna like show me a positive, like it's, oh, scared me. It's already positive, so I don't really have to worry about it. Okay. Oh yeah, this one, it's still really, really faint, but like this one is definitely there. This is probably the best, of course. This is definitely the best positive on these tests that I've gotten so far. It definitely makes me feel better having positives on 2 different branded tests. I don't necessarily recommend going and wasting all of your money and stuff like that, but you know, these Amazon cheap tests are, I mean, they are cheap. They're not even called, everybody calls them Amazon cheap tests for a reason. It's because they are fairly cheap. You can get like a box of 100 of them for like 20 bucks or something like that. Whereas like a pack of 3 of these, I think is like 12 something, or I don't know, something like that. I like these just because they can catch it sooner, and I don't know, just it make you feel better. I don't know why. The lines are darker and stuff like that, but I'm feeling good. So yes, still pregnant. So it is 12 DPO today. It's a Saturday, hence husband. And yes, I am still wearing the same thing I was when I filmed yesterday afternoon, but please don't judge me. It is like, I think 8 in the morning. We have definitely not gotten ready for the day. And Ollie is eating breakfast, so we thought this would be a prime time to take this test. You guys already know the drill. We're taking one of each of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. I remembered to dip the cheap one first. I guess it really doesn't matter, but it just takes longer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ollie's like, what are you doing? Oh no, I lost the cap. Oh, I found it. Don't worry, guys. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for 5 minutes-ish. Set my little alarm here. Every time I get my heart starts beating really fast. Anyway, so the struggle is real with the whole coffee thing. As soon as you find out you're pregnant, you realize, okay, gotta make some changes. And one of the first things I always change is my coffee intake. I think you can have I need to reread everything. Every pregnancy, I forget, but I think it's 8 ounces of coffee or something a day or caffeine coffee. I can't see, I don't remember. I think I can have an 8-ounce cup of coffee a day. That's kind of your limitation on caffeine. And so, yeah, it's gonna be a rough 9 months. I'm already struggling. I can't have runny eggs. I can't have medium rare steak. Can't have sushi. Can't have certain cheeses. I don't think I can have chai tea. I had read that when I was pregnant with him. I'm gonna ask though, because I don't really know if that's true. Pregnancy struggle is real.
You can't have cold cut meats.
Yeah, you can't have deli meat, lunch meat, unless you warm it up in the microwave until it's steaming hot. So I can't have Subway, unless they microwave my meat, which is weird. Hey, can you microwave my meat first? 1 minute. Oh, I guess we can go ahead and look at the first response because it only needs 3 minutes. It looks like it did yesterday. I'll show you. I need to paint my nails, so don't judge me. I don't know if it's focusing because it's kind of dark in here. I know, it's hard to see. It's we haven't fully woken up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks like it did yesterday, and
Might be a little dark.
I was gonna say too, the test from yesterday got a little bit darker throughout the day, like I said it might, and so this test might get darker within the next hour. Still looks good though.
Oh.
It's a strong line. Makes me happy. I'm so shaky. This one still has a line. This one's definitely getting darker. Come on. See it. Yay. See it?
Yeah. My eyes aren't working yet.
Okay guys, so, here my alarm's gonna go off now. Already looked at it, thank you. I'm hoping by tomorrow it gets quite a bit darker. We'll see. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's 13 DPO today. My husband and son are right there. And we are, taking these 2 tests we have been, and then we actually went and got a clear blue digital yesterday, just mostly to see the word pregnant. I don't know what it is about these tests that make us feel better, but they do. And plus we are actually going to my mom's today to surprise her. We already surprised his mom and stepdad in on FaceTime the other night, on Friday night. And so if you guys want to see that video, it should be coming out soon, or it might already be out. Either way, it'll be linked below. And so yeah, we're gonna take this and we're gonna bring it with us, I think, to surprise. And then we still have to FaceTime my dad and his dad. So we still have a few people to tell before you guys can know. Hi, buddy. What is Mama doing? Do you wanna play with this? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Nice doing business with you?
If you just give my son a box of some sort of packaging, he's good for at least 5 minutes. So it also came with this just the cross ones. So should I take that too? Or should I wait and save those for later? Whatever. Let's just do it. Let's take 4 pregnancy tests. It's a record. Well, I'm sure it's not. But that's funny, we're taking 4 different types of pregnancy tests. Oh my, this one is curved, all fun. Probably makes it easier to pee on it, but we're dipping, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I have so many tests. Look at what's happening down here. We've got the pee and lots of packaging and 4 tests. This is a lot of stuff happening. Okay. Okay, dokie. We're gonna start with the cheap one because it takes the longest. Actually, I have no idea how the other ones take. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm shaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds just never seems like it's long enough. I don't know why. I don't trust these tests. Okay, that one's doing its thing, covering it up too. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, now for this weird one, 3, 4, 5. I'm realizing I probably should have read the directions on the box before I gave it to my son, but I just gave it like 7 seconds. That's probably fine, I'm sure. Now for the big one. 1, 2, 3, 4. What?
You do really well.
5. Because it says 5 seconds. It doesn't say like Mississippi. Okay, so this one is doing its little blinky thing, so I think we're good. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so now we just wait for at least 5 minutes. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go dump my pee and stuff, and then we'll be back. 20 more seconds. I don't know if you can see. Look how cute my baby is. Oh. Oh. Okay, I hate this. Okay, I'm just going. Okay, this one still says positive. It's still not like overly dark, but I think it's just as dark as it was yesterday. Oh, I'm shaky. I get so nervous. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There, don't make fun of how like messy my nail polish is. I'm horrible at painting my nails, but luckily it washes off. Okay, we'll just look at the first response. Yee! That was dark, isn't it?
Dark.
Look at it. Hold on. Wait for it. Please. Look how dark that is. That's like almost as dark. That's really cool. You want to stare at it? You want? Oh my, yeah. This is like perfect. Look. Hold on. Do you see? My husband's dancing too. We're both dancing. Okay, you want to come in on this, or you don't have to if you don't want to?
I look like crap, but
He hasn't gotten ready at all. Oh my gosh! Our son is
What are you
like
doing?
is sitting in a little toy basket.
what are you doing? Don't hurt yourself. I feel like he's gonna hurt
Yeah, you
himself.
go get him. Hold on, I'm gonna show them because it's funny. What are you doing, bud? He's like in it.
Can you help?
Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. We just have to look at the digital one now. What's it gonna say? 1, 2, 3. Pregnant!
Oh yeah.
It says pregnant. I'm so pregnant. Ah, isn't that just grand? I'm so excited.
Dude, these ones scare me.
Oh, the digitals? We never, oh, hello. There we go. The chemical pregnancy that we had, we never could get one of these. So like, this is exciting. I'm excited. Because this video is already pretty long and I plan to go up until 17 DPO, I am gonna cut this video off now and then I'll keep recording the next few days as I test, and that will be a second video. So definitely make sure to subscribe for that as well. But yay! I mean, this is a good way to end this video, for sure. But yeah, anyway, that's it. I guess I will just see you guys in my next video. Bye! And now I have just this like obsessive, crazy, testy. We are gonna take and have now an almost 8, my potato. Oh my gosh, why?